something. Alright.
Okay, I'm getting excited now.
We're almost there.
I can't wait. I should have gotten dressed up.
A rock wasp? I still don't have fire dance. I'm getting to the opera house and I still don't have fire dance.
At some point, you will gain the actual levels that you need to be at this point in the game.
Now, I mean, I'm at a perfectly fine level. I beat the last boss with 2 party members.
Yes, you did.
Without really an issue. Okay, there it is.
There we go.
It. Rising Phoenix.
Rising Phoenix.
Just take one more battle. One more battle. It's all. Never mind. Just gonna take one more battle. There we go. That's a really interesting way to do that, actually. Oh yeah, I just did it.
Ooh.
I did the left, down, 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 right.
Oh.
Instead of just doing the circle, half circle. I don't trust my fighting game inputs right now. I barely trust them when I'm playing fighting games. Ah, it's you again. We read that letter, so Setzer is coming to snatch Maria away. He'll probably appear right at the climax of the first act. He loves to make an entrance. Sigh. Perfect. When he shows up, we'll jump out and nab him. Dear me, no. You ruined the performance. It's my job.
Isn't he gonna ruin the performance anyway?
Yes. But if you don't do anything...
Thank you, Celis.
Do you see my conundrum? I want the performance to be a success, but I don't want Maria to be abducted.
As the Macho Man Randy Savage would say,
oh yeah?
Predicament!
Ah.
That too.
I say let him take her. We'll use a decoy. Once he's got her, we'll follow him right back to his airship. And if all goes well, we should be able to commandeer it. Are you mad? If anything should happen to Maria.
Listen.
That's why we use the decoy. We can hide Maria someplace safe. Come again? You said yourself that Celeste looks like Maria. Now, just a minute.
But does she sound like Maria?
She could be our Maria. Well, let Setzer kidnap her and lead us to his airship. Brilliant! Hold on here. I'm a former general, not some opera floozy. That's a closed door. Me, do, re, mi, fa. Maria. That's the spirit.
That's the spirit. You go, girl.
I got my own little surprise plan for y'all. Just like Setzer. It'll be tons of fun.
So he hires a decoy without hearing how she sounds and somehow doesn't notice a giant octopus has invaded the opera house. Did they get this impresario from the same place that they got the Phantom of the Opera managers?
Possibly. Better get to work. We've got to make a star out of you, Celeste. Yeah, isn't anyone gonna read it?
Okay, that makes much more sense. Here we go.
Oh, even like The people look much better.
I'm already in love.
Yeah, this is what took the game so long to come out, probably.
I'm sure.
The war between the East and the West was growing more violent by the day. Draco, a soldier from the West, thinks of his love Maria back at home. Oh no! That's a drive-by.
Oh Maria, oh Maria, my beloved, do you hear my words whispered in your ear, as if I were by your side?
End scene.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I wasn't ready.
Go on, give her some encouragement. Huh? Why is everyone singing? I'm gonna go check on things in the dressing room. Oh, I hope this works.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't ready. Now that I know it's coming for the aria, I'll be okay. But oh my gosh, they really did it.
Yeah, as long as I don't screw it up.
Check the libretto, because they'll have changed the translation.
Have you always been that pretty?
Aww.
Locke, why did you stand up for me when you did? Because I'm tired of standing by and doing nothing while I lose the girls I like.
Damn.
Am I just a replacement for her?
Ooh.
That ribbon looks nice on you. I have to go on stage soon. This next scene's an important one. Maria starts to worry that something's happening to Draco and pours her feelings into song.
As one does.
Shouldn't you check the score one last time? I
Yes,
could just
yes,
go
you
into it
should.
blind, but
James.
alright. Scene 1. Oh my hero, my beloved, shall we still be shall we still be made apart?
You don't have to sing it, it's fine.
Though promises of perennial love, yet sing here in my heart. I'm the darkness, you're the starlight, shining brightly from afar. Through the hours of despair, I offer this prayer to you, my evening star. Must my final vows exchange be with him and not with you? Were you only here to quiet my fear? Oh, speak, guide me anew. This is where you pick up the flowers, climb the stairs, and toss the bouquet from the hearth's balcony. Alright.
Okay.
I'll still probably fuck it up. Sorry.
No, you won't. Oh, look at this.
The Western armies were defeated, and Maria's castle fell into the hands of the East. Forced to wed the Eastern Prince Rouse, Maria still thinks only of Draco as she gazes at the stars each night.
Don't you dare.
Oh, my hero,
Prince Rawls is looking for his dance partner. Please, leave the past behind. Our kingdom is part of the East now. I panicked, hit circle a couple times there at the end when the icons came up. I was like, I don't know why those are there.
Yeah, because that was different. Oh, but that was so good.
Oh yeah, and that is probably and hopefully that's the closest we ever get to Final Fantasy VI on the Octopath Traveler engine, because that's exactly what that was.
Yeah. That. Oh gosh. That was one of those. It's like, okay, we want to really do the opera scene. Yeah. That means we have to redo the entire game. Yeah. They'll never give us the budget for one game, so let's just do all 6 of them.
So we can do one scene.
One scene.
You were wonderful, Celeste.
Yes, you were.
I owe you guys one, so I'm gonna jam up your opera. Ultros. Uh-oh. Better tell the impresario.
Now the real question is, which tentacle does he write with?
The right one.
Which right one?
The right one. What? What? I wasn't joking. This is probably what delayed the game so much. They saved the Opera House for last. Impossible! Attack! I'm
gonna have to go back and see how closely this tracks with Distant Worlds.
Maria. insolent rogue, knave of the western hall, you would address my queen to be Maria. Yes, sir, you have Maria's hand. I would die before that day comes. Then it's a duel.
Then it's a duel!
I think that was almost word for word Distant Worlds.
But how is he planning to disrupt the opera? With what?
With that,
Good old 4-ton weight. Wow, let's see if Maria can shrug this off. Ah, this is heavier than I thought. It's gonna take me about 5 minutes to push this thing off.
how convenient. Okay, you remember how to do this?
Yeah, we ain't got a second to lose. Time to stand here in the room to the right. I'll help you get up there. Leave it to us. All right, let's go.
The count, it hadn't started yet.
The one on the right? Yeah. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba.
I dare say, I think they just put in an actual orchestra for this. Like this is actual sound recording.
I wouldn't be shocked. Would not be shocked.
Rat.
Ah, rats. I think something's gonna get healed off of that, actually.
Yeah, but not all of them.
No, never mind.
Oh, good.
See, Locke already learned Thunder. I think the AP gains up. I'm sandwiched. Damn it.
Just take the hit.
Yeah, at that point.
You get time.
Bacteria?
That's what you get for not wearing a mask, Edgar.
Edgar was there.
The time freezes now when you're in the menu?
Does it?
Look! It hardly seems fair.
Guess so.
Again?
Huh. Oh, rats.
Okay, it's a running gag now.
Ah!
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what musical skills you have, Locke. Oh no, this'll never do!
Lavos is interrupting the opera now.
With those two flat, there's no one to win the girl. How could the story possibly continue?
Listen to him. He feeds on the planet, growing ever stronger.
Your nightmares and your dreams. Neither Draco nor Rouse will win Celis's hand. It is I, Locke, the world's premier adventurer, who shall win her, take her as my wife. Oh dear. Dreadful acting.
We're doing what we can.
Silence, knave! You stand in the presence of octopus royalty. A low-born thief like you could never defeat me. I challenge you to a duel! Cue the music. Might as well make the most of this. Music!
And this is supposed to be the finale to Act 1. What was the rest of the opera?
Madness, that's what's. That tentacle hurt!
It hurt so much you screwed up your blitz.
Did that really?
Yeah.
Sabin's stage fright. I fucked it up again.
Oh, you did!
That time I knew I did.
That's not it, is it?
Oh, okay.
There we go.
I heard you don't like fire.
Oh no, it's boiling acid!
Oh, fuck me.
Oh no!
Everyone blocking everything. Aha! Imp, buddy, pal. Edgar out here blocking like a goddamn professional. Thwarted again.
Curses!
I feel like such a sucker. See, all I needed was Edgar and Sabin again. Hold it right there. My compliments on a most impressive performance. Setzer. I'm a man of my word, impresario. I'm taking Maria. Ah! Unforeseen twists at every turn. Just as we think Maria is to become Locke's new bride, she's dragged off by Setzer instead. What fate lies in store for her now? Be sure to come back and see part 2. See, they answered your question.
Well, that was absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. I will give it that. It was pretty good. Don't worry, I'll give you plenty of attention later.
Oh my. I think before it was I'll deal with you in a minute or something like that. But same difference.
Edgar didn't make his cape got caught in the gears. What a performance. You're a great fake actor, Celis.
Oh
Enough.
My gosh. I'm going to say that to every theater person I know and see what happens. You're a great fake
actress. But the real show starts now. It's time for Act 2. Where's Setzer? He should be right back. What are you doing here? You're not Maria, are you?
What, did the armor give it away?
Yeah, right. Setzer, we need your help. We need to get to Vector. Your ship is the only... If you're not Maria, then we have nothing to talk about.
Such
Wait! We heard that your ship is the finest vessel in the world. And that you were the world's greatest gambler. I'm the King of Figaro. If you help us, you'll be well rewarded. Come with me. Then you'll don't misunderstand me. I still haven't said I'll help you. Huh. Business has been awfully slow lately, thanks to the Empire.
Oh, that's different.
You're not the only one suffering. The Empire has been toppling towns and villages left and right. They're abusing their Magitech power and trying to take over the world. My kingdom was allied with the Empire, until recently. Maybe you want to be a slave to the Empire, but I sure don't. ...
Very different.
We're at least together in hating the Empire, right? So, please.
But only in this translation.
I think you may be even cuter than Maria. Huh?
Look at the red face.
Yeah. Alright, if Celeste becomes my wife, I'll help you. Otherwise...
Oh my.
What? Are you crazy?
Like a fox.
Yeah. Fine.
Fine.
Great, it's settled. On one condition. We flip this coin. If it's heads, you help us. If it's tails, I'm yours. Well, Mr. Gambler? Ha! I like it. I accept. Celis, are you serious? If you marry that guy...
Just give me a minute.
Ready? Heads! I win. Now it's time to hold up your end of the bargain. A valuable trinket indeed. I've never seen a double-headed coin before. That coin! Edgar, don't tell me!
Yes!
I'm afraid you've been hustled, Mr. Gambler. That's part of the game now, isn't it? Ha! How low can you stoop? I love it. Alright, I'll help you. Gambling against the Empire, with nothing to lose but my life. I haven't felt so excited in years. My life's a chip in your pile. Ante up. I can't believe this chunky old thing can fly. You sure it'll stay in the air?
Clunky.
Yeah, whatever. When things fall, they fall. Life's a game of chance. You play your cards, and fate plays hers.
Very nice.
They'll spot us in the air from miles away if we try to fly this thing into the Empire. We'd better land a safe distance away. Sounds like a good idea. I'll stay on board and keep the ship ready to take off at a moment's notice.
Alright, let's see this. See, this is what I love when they do in these remasters, where they just take what was already there and just flesh it out a bit more.
Can even see the cranes.
You can't? I was just thinking that. That's called foreshadowing, kids. Oh,
wow.
That's great. Oh,
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
They really were on their A game for this one.
Yeah.
All right.
And
Luck's an imp.
Oh, yeah. And again, I keep coming back to this was, okay, we have to bring out 6. They'll never let us just do 6, so let's do all of them.
Anyone who opposes the will of the Empire will be struck out for treason.
Where is this, Miranda?
Ah. Yeah, Miranda. Welcome. Nah, I don't need any of your goods. Hey, enjoying the content? Why don't you like and subscribe to my channel so you can get notified anytime I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.